Hello, it is Michael again, and today I'm going to introduce you to the resource level user within Intervals. The resource level user is most often an employee or subcontractor that is working on tasks, tracking their time, but they don't have any financial view into a project. And so the default resource level user only has access to projects where they're a member of the project team, just like the manager and the executive user. So for this particular resource, they can only work on these particular projects. So if I go over to the resource level user view, so they have the regular standard homepage. They can drag and drop tasks. They have the right-click functionality. On the task listing, they see all of the tasks for the projects where they're a member of the project team. By default, Intervals is very open in nature, and so a resource can see other tasks for those projects. Within the project itself, they don't see any financial information, so you never have to worry about a resource seeing price tags or invoices, any of that. They never see anything financial. In reports, they only have 2 reports, and they can only run these reports on their own time data. So a resource cannot run reports on other people's time. This restrict option came up from feature requests where, say you have a resource or a subcontractor, employee or subcontractor, and you want them working on projects, but you don't want them to see the tasks that are assigned to other team members. You basically want them to be working on the projects that you want them working on, but you don't want them seeing other people's tasks. That's where this setting comes in. So when you change that setting, the resource level user gets changed so that on the task listing, they only see tasks where they're the owner, the assignee, and the follower. So that preference, all it changes is regular resource can see all of the tasks for the projects where they're a member of the project team. Restricted resource only sees tasks where they're the owner, the assignee, and the follower. Doesn't change their view in terms of financials, never see financials, never see other people's time data, except for on a task. I should actually clarify that. If they're working on a task that somebody else is working on, they will see time data that somebody else added. So in this example, John added time. And the reason why this is done is the estimate is the high-level estimate for the project. So if 2 people are working on it, the intent is to show the total hours that have been accumulated on it. So there's the one caveat there. That's the only time they'll see other people's time data, but never in reports. This is the resource and restricted resource.